to Local SEO Today. I'm Roger Murphy.
And I'm John Vaughn.
And today we have Kayla Kloss on the camera and in the studio looking after all our technicals. So Kayla, thank you very much.
Thank you, Kayla.
Today in our segment, we want to talk to small business owners. John, we want to talk about, well, all through a calendar year, there's different times of the year. There's seasonal slowdowns and busier times and slower times. We happen to be going into summertime here in North America right now, and there are, for many, many businesses, things do slow down because there's holidays, etc. We should speak to, there are some businesses that are going to be very busy, but the idea is how to take advantage of this season.
Yeah, especially in Canada, we have 4 seasons, right? And during the summer months, usually July and August in Canada, these are, summer months. You're going to spend time with your family, significant others, and really travel and enjoy that time. Yep. But as a business owner, when things are slower, should you actually take advantage of it with vacationing, or should you really reflect and evaluate what's going on with your business?
You can take this time, and by the way, this is exactly the same for you business owners that are busy in the summer, because you do have a slow time most likely in the winter. So these sort of tips and tricks that we're talking about in terms of how to use the slowdown to reevaluate your goals in your business and strategizing, etc., which we're going to talk about. This exactly fits for summer slowdowns and also for winter slowdowns.
Yeah, so, right now, if you're, you're really not focused on acquiring new customers because there's no customers to acquire, right? So, for example, if you're in the summertime and you're an HVAC company, heating, furnaces is definitely not what you're after.
No.
But air conditioning is, right? Roofers, this is your busy time right
Paving
now.
Contractors, yes.
Exterior, landscape.
Yep.
So, I get it. Different time, different seasons for your business. But when it's slower, based on your industry and your seasonality, what should you do as a business owner? Really reflect.
Yeah.
Evaluate how your expenses are, what your revenue is like, and project, and staff properly.
Exactly.
Right?
And you kind of look at your numbers in terms of year over year, how the first part of the year has been. You can kind of look at trends year to date. Where are you versus, let's say, a year prior? And then the idea is with this slowdown, do you do some personal development? Do you reach out and do some networking? Let's talk about some of the things that to take advantage of this slower time. You may not be on holidays with the family, but you've got this time around the office. What should we be doing?
Well, I think the first thing is, how is everything working for you? Is it working or not working? How is your website performing? How is your marketing material? Do you have specials or deals and offers? And really evaluate, are you getting leads on a consistent basis?
Yes.
And if not, why? And where can you improve?
That's right.
Right? Are you setting a marketing budget? And what is happening with that? Right? Are you doing a flyer campaign or a newspaper campaign or AdWord campaign or Facebook ads, SEO, whatever it is it working? And if not, why and how can it get better?
And you want to, as a business owner, when you've got inbound leads, maybe you have different products and different services, this is a time where you can kind of analyze and say, okay, coming up for the next season when I get busier again, I found that if I bundle this service here with this one, I get more lift. Or you just can try different ways to make clients sticky. How to keep them in, how to grow the business, how to get more revenue or take care of your clients. So this is the time, I guess, to really be thinking about strategizing your offerings.
And figure out who your real customers are, ideal customers, really. Because over the years, you probably have a set persona.
Sure.
And how do you market directly to them, right? Figure out who your ideal customers are.
So literally, you could analyze your list or go through your sales and say, listen, I see I'm trading money here. This doesn't make sense. That's not my type of clientele. Whatever it is, this is the time where you can kind of analyze and say, you know what? I enjoy working with this type of clientele. I can serve them much better. Over here, this one does not make sense for me.
And how do you get more of those ones that you want to work with, right?
Exactly.
So allocate your dollars accordingly, figure out how they became a client, and market like how they want to be marketed too, right?
Sure.
And that could be relationship building, right? So are you networking? Are you meeting more people?
Right.
Are you, just out there?
To your point about meeting, what about these business improvement areas? They've got meetings and networking events. If things are slow, why not take advantage of getting out there, make sure you got your pocket full of business cards, and rekindle or reach out and make contact out there.
And if you're in trades, is it a specific type of contractor that gives you most lift? Go out and build that relationship.
Sure.
Go for coffee, lunch, whatever it may be. A sporting event. It's all about building connections and relationships so that they will continue referring you business.
Exactly.
Right? And so you can continually grow. And if growth is not in the horizon and you just want status quo, it's just making sure that you have your ideal type of client.
I mean, the reality is too is you're forever, you're going to be losing clients. You've got to find new ones because some people leave the business, etc. But every business needs to acquire. Just because of inflation, things cost more, so you got to keep growing. So.
And even this is also a great time to reflect on some of the processes that you have built, right?
Sure.
So currently, what is your process on acquiring new customers, maintaining clients, and your referral base and retention, right?
Sure.
So what systems or software or things can you do better so that you have less churn, right? And you can acquire and get them to spend a little bit more with you, right? Is there new revenue streams that you can look at?
Exactly.
Right?
There's lots of things like newsletters. You may not have a newsletter today, but what if you did put out a monthly newsletter of to your client base with building that email list? There's so many things during this slower season where you kind of go, if I could start dripping on my clients to remind them that I'm here or we're here when they need us.
And this is all business related, but what about your personal life?
Right.
Work-life balance is so critical today, right?
John, speak to podcasts because you do enjoy, I enjoy it also, but in terms of when we're driving, you're in the office or whatever, podcasts are everywhere and they actually can, there's personal growth ones. What other ones have you been listening to?
The health ones are very important, and technology ones, and whatever you're, whatever you are interested in.
Yep.
There's hobbies. There's things like I'm a big Raptors fan, basketball fan, and so I do follow some of the commentaries, right? So whatever Charles Barkley says, or TNT, or ESPN, whatever it may be, whatever you're interested in, it allows you to catch up, and this could be on your downtime, right? So for me, whatever it is, focus on getting some time back so you can actually enjoy life as well. Right.
So exercise, health, eating well, as you say. But some of these podcasts that you can listen to and maybe learn a few tips and tricks on. It might be new marketing ideas. It might be in terms of networking or just how to grow your business in terms of increasing revenue, and it might be an idea of sales ideas, so to speak. Like there's so many podcasts out there. You just literally can search, and there's so much available to listen to.
So that's the education piece.
Yes, it is.
And also, there's ways like reading a book, or or even like just going online, or going to a live event, right? So whatever you're interested in, this is a great time to actually improve and get better, but never stop learning as well, right? So continue educating yourself because there's always things to learn.
Exactly.
Right?
So at the end of the day, really, whether this is the summer slowdown for you in your type of industry watching us today, or whether it's the winter slowdown where, because you're so busy in the summer, it's that time, taking advantage and not just letting the time tick away, but make good use of it personally, professionally, how to grow your business, how to make sure you stay healthy, because if you're not healthy, you can't be of service to your community and you can't help your family. So,
and you might not have to work the 10, 20 hours, 15 hours a day during this period, but invest, say, half of that time
Sure.
to continually improve your business, right?
Exactly.
And really take time to reflect as well, right? And personally grow.
yeah.
Because that's what life is about, right? Enjoy what you have and live life.
Exactly. So at the end of the day, thanks for watching today. John, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And for all business owners out there, think of how to utilize any slowdowns that you can refocus and strategize for the next season of your business and how to help, hit your targets for the rest of your year.
Perfect. Thanks a lot, Roger.
Thank you, John. Have a good day. See you again at Local SEO Today.
Thank you.